There aren't even a handful of research labs in the world like this one at the University of Pittsburgh. High-powered magnets for use in nuclear magnetic resonance, or NMR spectroscopy, make it possible to look at the structure of molecules right down to the level of individual atoms.
It's really looking at the smallest scale you can look at by almost any means right now in terms of biomedical research.
Dr. Angela Gronenborn and her colleagues analyze spectral data and build computational models in three-dimensional space.
This is basically a model of a part of a protein, and the atoms are either the white balls or the gray ones or the blue ones.
An experienced researcher like Dr. Gronenborn can begin to imagine walking around within a molecule.
In my mind, I can walk around in this molecule, which is sort of the dream. What people always say, we need to make these caves where you can look at the atoms in the molecules. But for people who've worked with them a long time, we do this in our mind.
For some, it boggles the mind to comprehend the process, let alone the outcome. There is, of course, the wet lab, where the story begins.
It starts out with, for whatever reason, a protein takes your fancy, or you have a very persuasive collaborator who says, this is a terrific protein, we really should get a structure of this one.
The objective is to purify the material to be investigated. A protein, for example, has to be in very pure form. The particular protein is multiplied in large quantities in an expression system and labeled with NMR-active isotopes. This is then purified to allow for precise study of the sampled protein in solution.
In the end, the protein ends up in solution, and we put it into an NMR tube.
We are now ready to collect the NMR data using the most powerful tools available, superconducting magnets. The NMR tube, or spectrometer, houses the sample, which is loaded into position from the top of the magnet.
Think of atoms as little magnets. So you have a little magnet that's in a big magnet, and if you've ever tried this at home, you know the little magnet will rearrange according to the big magnet, and that's what little magnets in the nuclei of atoms do.
Small energy differences in magnetization, called frequencies, are measured and provide spectral data. From that data, researchers study pictures never before seen.
We are sort of at the very, very basic researchers in this building, and we can interface with the ones that are more related to what goes on in medical research, and that is also a fantastic opportunity which you don't have everywhere else.